Hey everybody, back here at the garden. Yesterday I was able to get out to my local greenhouse because I failed with my tomatoes this year. But something to take with me into the next season, next winter, because I didn't do heating pads. So that's my big thing, is I gotta get heating pads for next season. But yeah, back to the top garden today. Squeezing in a little bit of gardening before soccer practice after work. So cutting trees down, putting garden in. But yeah, this is the life of, I'm gonna try to do this at a larger scale. I gotta get used to it. So yeah, let me show you what I got. So starting off, I got orange marigold. I have these from seed, but they took but never fully grabbed in my greenhouse. So I went out and got some of these. My whole thing this year is I want to add a little bit of color, a little bit of variety for spreading the love when the bees come around, the pollinators. So I figured I'll do some marigolds here. I have my sunflowers that are going decent down there, and I might get a few more in. But I got marigolds, Red Bull sweet pepper, should be pretty good. What else do I have in here? Got 3 eggplant, dusky eggplant, San Marzano right here, 3 of those, 3 basils, 3 Romas. What else? I got 3 more Romas because my concentration with tomatoes is not so much the beefsteak. I really tend to waste those over the years, so I've decided not to do them this year. I'm just gonna do my saucing ones. So start with those, and I'm gonna see what I got for spacing. Here's a horseradish. I kind of keep that in for a pollinator, but also just to grab a root here and there. I've also given some to Matt, given some to Andrew. So it's served its purpose over the years. But I'm gonna put some fill in and try to do it correctly to the sun. As you see, I got shade in the bottom part of it, or the top part of it, I should say. And yeah, gonna do a little cleaning up over the next couple of days. But garden's getting there. Tomatoes, eggplant, peppers, going in. So that was quick, but gotta keep moving. I got practice to go to in about a half hour, so I'm gonna go home and get changed. I mixed it up. I didn't do a square foot gardening technique, so that's what I got down there. Kind of broke here in the middle, kind of half successful, half rabbit eaten. So I put this fence up, gonna make it more secure when I have the time. But got some marigolds down there. I put a Roma and a San Marzano. Or excuse me, I put a San Marzano, a chili pepper, and a basil there. I got basil here, Roma here, San Marzano. But again, they're kind of variation. And I kind of kept these marigolds in a place that they can still get sun, but still be part shade. So try my best to blend. We'll see what takes. Most of the soil is pretty good. Someone's a little heavier than I want, so it wasn't draining right. But again, it's something I have to keep an eye on. Maybe I can adjust during the season. So that is today's work, and following this, I'll probably wait to put it in content altogether. Or maybe I got this little bit here left. I might try for some more lettuces because I really want some lettuce to go really good. And plus that's gonna be rotated, and then I still got that bed to work on. I gotta get a rototiller because I don't feel like doing that by hand. So that's what I'm looking at with that. We'll come tomorrow, see how work goes, and I'll probably put in mulch or some chips around these as well to keep down the weeds. And I'll just keep an eye on my horseradish. If it gets too high and it's too much of a hinder, then I'll cut it down. I think will never stop growing. So there's the garden. Next stage, going in. Also want to make an ad that this is my parents' house that I have my main garden at, and I've been renting out an apartment. But I got some buckets for down there, so I'm gonna try to do a little outside garden in a bucket. Got one of each with me. I think that's the Sweet Lady 100s. A little small, little delightful grapes, Romas, San Marzano, a nice basil for the house. I'm gonna string up and dry a lot this year. One chili pepper to stay with me and one marigold to kind of give life to. But I'm excited for what we can do. And yeah, just a lot of upkeep. A lot of upkeep and beautifying this thing. I'm gonna get this marble going too. I got the fill in for this, so on a day's work. See you later. Morning, everybody. Back here at the garden, gonna do some bed prep, clean it all up, make it look pretty, do some security, replant some stuff. Got squash, 2 melons, I think watermelon, cantaloupe, some more eggplants, and beefsteak tomato. So I'm gonna put those in, but I'm gonna work on the security here, getting this all done up. And my top bed, I will be putting weed control over it. So, got a lot of work today, but the garden's gonna look sweet. Gonna use that as weed control again. Hopefully it works out again. And then these 2 planks here, along with my extra wood, and some more over there, are gonna help me set up that border. And then who knows what I'll do with the tomato links. I'll probably keep those there for now. But yeah, have a good day. Hey, so I just finished up that first time lapse. A lot of it I was walking away getting tools. A lot of it I was going to get that timber. But ultimately, that was me contemplating what to do. So it turns out I don't have enough wood to really make this properly. So I'm just gonna not do that. What I remembered was I have this fencing. So I'm gonna outline the lot I got here in my fencing, but first I gotta till that over. So that's next on the list. So it's gonna be a fun little work period there. See how quick and how much time. A lot of work going on today here at the garden. As you can see, I'll be planting beefsteak tomato, just one of those because we tend not to eat too many sandwiches. So I've wasted more tomatoes than I've eaten. So I'm gonna do that. I added 2 white eggplants into this middle bed, which will essentially fill it all the way up so I can do the rest of the chips on that. Everything's coming together pretty good in this one. And this is my work of the day. Turn that over. Spread some really good soil down into this for this year. Next year I'll revamp all this. But this is gonna be my watermelon, acorn squash, and then honeydew over there. So it's gonna come together. I'm gonna start it in a fence and it's probably gonna vine out too far and I'll take that fencing down, but protect it. Coach Pops, as I call him, Pops, is working on our marble. Last year we did that one.
Years ago. Don't be too nice.
So he's fine, he says years ago, but so we're leveling that out, making that all pretty. So here we go. So I'm kind of taking a break, thinking about what's going on with the garden and stuff. Can be pretty psyched if all this stuff takes, especially the melon section. That's my first time really doing that. But like I said, it's a lot of it's an experiment. Gotta see what I can get out of it, what I can not do here in my zone. I think it's a B4 zone. So, but we're out here constantly thinking, how am I gonna make this videoing stuff, this vlogging stuff easier? So last night I bought a tripod. Can take it a little more serious, and who knows, maybe get a whole new editing system. But time to get back to work, finish up this garden, and possibly get a bike ride in by the end of the day. Time to work. So that's my cucumber bed. Feeling pretty good about it. Wood chips covered it really nicely, so I'm gonna head back up to the main garden and just keep going with that. Today's high is supposed to be 91, I think, so I think I'm doing this nice and early in the morning. I gotta take care of you again, greenhouse. You're next. So I'm kind of worried about the wood chips that I got and if I have enough for everything. So the plan is I'm gonna take whatever wood chips I have left now, complete the top box here, and then I'm gonna use some black tarp, recycle it for down at my my watermelon cantaloupe patch. So it'll work, it'll do. Here's my tarped kind of melon section. I got the squash in that corner, cantaloupe, watermelon. Gonna start it off with some fencing still got to do. Fencing here now is left. Fencing here now is left. Pop's almost done with the marble over there. Looking good, Pops. And then right now I got everything else covered for weed cover pretty good. And I'm gonna leave this one section open probably to fill up 2 or 3 more lettuces. Everything's taken. Last chore of the day, fencing, watering before it gets way too hot. So besides this corner, this garden is complete, at least till late season when that is all harvested and replanted. But I'm about to go pick some kale, some spinach, some Swiss chard, and then down here, a patch. Hopefully these all take off, take up their whole kind of section. watermelon and I expect to take up a lot of this, but I'm gonna fill out that whole area. Got my marble done, appreciate it. And yeah, I gotta stay up on the watering and then get some more spinach rolling in there soon. Hope you like it. So today was 4 hours of garden work, but I feel pretty good about it. There's a few things I just gotta keep my eyes on today with the temperature. Don't want to get into too crazy, but so I didn't water insane because I don't want them to fry. But 4 hours, that's what it takes to get another bed done, get it fencing up appropriately. Stop the rabbits because the rabbits were picking at everything. Swiss chard, they're starting to get out of bell pepper, so hopefully no more. Hopefully this is fully secured, every edge is complete. I got my entryways, cucumber down by the tree. It's looking all right, looking pretty good. And now I just gotta keep my eye on things. But can stay vigilant, stay ready. And when I get that tripod, look out, Matt. My videos are gonna kill yours. See you later, everybody. Like and subscribe.